Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from Redolessence. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today I'm joined by my good friend Chad. I'm going to be leaving his information down below. Definitely make sure to subscribe to him. And in today's episode...
Where are you?
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Thank you, Chad. So I am currently in Ontario, Canada. This is my 4th time visiting Canada. My good friend here is hosting for the next few days. So thank you very much, Chad. Really appreciate it. And you see the Marilyn Monroe buildings in the background. So definitely picturesque.
This is where Steven's going to be staying for the next couple days.
So today we're going to be giving you our first impressions on a brand new fragrance from the company Hugo Boss. And this one is called Hugo Boss Boss Bottled Infinite. So stay tuned. So how's everything going, Chad?
Pretty good. Just not used to seeing you here. I'm not used to seeing any other reviewer here, to be honest with you, except for Cody. Cody tends to come up.
Yes,
and right. Coach Rob came up the one time.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and despite the fact that I have been up here several times, this is actually the first time that you and I are uniting in Canada.
Yeah, so you're actually staying with me, so which is nice.
Thank you for being such a good host.
Hey,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming up, man.
Yeah, of course. So we actually just went to, what is the name of that store?
The Hudson's Bay Company.
Okay, cool. So we don't have that down in Jersey where I'm from. And I purchased a couple of fragrances, and with those fragrances, the lady who assisted us was kind enough to throw in a few samples, one of which was this one. So we're gonna be doing a first impression. I have never worn this one on skin, so it really is a true first impression. The only thing is I dabbed it on this test strip here.
So this is a first impression for you, but I have reviewed this one.
That's right. So, I guess I'm gonna smell it now for the first time, and we'll see what I think. I put this on here maybe 3 minutes ago before we started rolling. So,
what do you think?
Interesting.
Really?
It's different from Boss Bottled.
A little bit.
It's definitely different from Boss Bottled. But I mean, that's to be expected because they've had a few different flankers in that collection now, and they've all smelled markedly different from one another, I think. Yeah, so the notes are in here. So the notes are, in the top you have apple, mandarin, and cinnamon. In the heart you have patchouli, rosemary, and lavender, so that kind of puts it in fougere territory. And then in the base you have olive wood and sandalwood. So immediately I picked up on something sweet, so now looking at the note breakdown, I'm given to understand that that's a note of cinnamon.
I get cinnamon, apple, and plum right off the bat.
Wow. Do you want to smell it again, just for reference? Yeah, I get that sweetness in there, and it's something akin to what you've smelled from Hugo Boss before. Not necessarily in the bottled series, but in the scent series. And a lot of those could veer a little bit into sweet territory. Private Accord happens to be one of my favorites because of that cocoa note that's in there. I think it's gorgeous.
I have yet to smell that one.
So good. You have to try that one, yeah. And a lot of the people that I've shared it with, especially Olya, you know Olya?
Yeah.
So she loves that one. It was like her favorite designer release of that year. This one, I can't say I like as much.
I wasn't wowed.
Yeah, I don't know.
To me, it's not bad, but it's kind of been done before. There definitely is that, I think the olive tree is in there. Yeah. So when I smelled it and when I was studying to do the review, this one kind of reminded me of the review that you and I did of the Ferragamo Punta Ala or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I remember that
from
one.
the exclusive line, it had an olive tree or an olive feel to it.
And you know what, funny enough that you mentioned that, I believe that's also a note in Armani Code. And the more that I smell it, it kind of has like that sort of masculine yet polished professional smell.
Yeah. Like for me, I wasn't wowed by this one at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of been there, done that. What adds a different take to it though is that olive tree, olive branch,
right?
You know, it is there, but it's a nice little blend with cinnamon and the plum to it. But
you know, I know, you know, comparisons are going to be inevitable at this point, but given the release of the first of its kind, which was, it was called Hugo Boss number 6, now it's called Boss Bottled, that one actually, composed by Anique Minardo, kind of had that apple pie vibe that people spoke about.
A little bit.
And I really enjoyed that about it. This one, it deviates from it quite strongly. What do you think about this one in terms of occasions?
Day-to-day, office, pretty much it. I think that an older gentleman, like, and when I mean older, I don't mean like old man.
Right.
But I think that someone who's 30 may like this one a little bit more than someone who is in high school.
Yeah, I definitely see that. It doesn't have enough of that sweetness, kind of like the Versace Eros or
Armani Code.
Exactly. Profumo being another one of the sweet varieties. Absolute is up there as well. So I don't think it's as sweet. I think they were going in a bit more of like the professional territory. I like that sort of crispness in the opening, like that green apple citrus sort of crispness, excuse me, not Christmas, but it's very short-lived.
Yeah. I do like it. I think my rating was like a 3 out of 5 or something like that. It really didn't get the best overall review for me. And my review was from a sample. You know, they say that you get a better feel for a bottle, but I'm not dropping money on this.
That's right.
Even when it hits the discounters.
Yeah, even me going off of the opening, I mean, obviously I'm going to need to spend a little bit more time with it, but based off of my initial impressions, I would probably, if I had to put a number on it, maybe 2.5 out of 5, 3 out of 5. This is one that, just right off the bat, I'm not fully impressed with. Perhaps the more time I spend with it, I will come to like it, but yeah, that's it. So, thank you so much for being on my channel, Chad. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for allowing me to be on your channel.
Of course, my pleasure. So once again, Chad's information is going to be down below. He also has a YouTube channel called A Gentleman's Journey. Definitely make sure to check him out. Really interesting content and interesting thumbnails going on over at your channel. So a little bit salacious, if I may say so.
A little clickbaity. Trying to stand out a little bit.
But it's not clickbaity because you click the video and what you're wearing in the thumbnail, you wear in the video.
Bath towel, nothing else.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again, Chad, for being on the channel.
And we're gonna have to finish this video because we have 25 minutes left before Holt Renfrew, which is right over there, closes.
And we're losing sunlight, so.
That we are, but Holt Renfrew closes in 25 minutes and we gotta take Steven sniffing.
Yeah, let's go. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, click on the bell. Love you guys. See you in the next episode. Bye.